way, but it sounded like it just completely swung the momentum of the game.
Oh, yeah. I was, like, feeling kind of good that stock. I was not like a combo, but I was, forcing him into the corner and stuff. And then he just misinputted and got a misfire and killed me off of it.
What was your rationale towards changing to Marth? Because we were talking about that, and
so the Falco obviously wasn't working.
Like
game 2 definitely showed that because I think he 2 or 3 stocked me.
Yeah.
So I thought that I might as well try something different.
You just didn't want to go out without a fight.
Yeah, and I mean you could see like when I switched to Marth game 3, I killed him with like only taking 11% or something, but he just adapts so fast that second stock he brought it back and got up on me so quickly. It just felt like there's nothing I could do because he'd always just figure me out so fast. I mean that's the thing about playing a character like Luigi, I'd say, is it's a bit of a slower pace, and I mean he's so slippery, he moves around the stage so fast that there's like, I mean the tech's not difficult, it's just a lot of reading your opponent and guessing where they're going to be, and since he's fast enough to move wherever you think they're going to go, if you have the reads, you're going to be able to outperform your opponent.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. Also, his nair is stupid because he takes all of your combos and make them his own.
And and now they're his. I guess if you were to play another set against him, best of 5 again, knowing what you know now, having experience playing against Rito, what would be like something to think about playing him? Something you'd try to adapt yourself? If you could play perfectly and do everything you wanted.
Well, I mean, if I was going to play perfectly and do everything I wanted, I'd probably just have all my tech perfect and have like, I mean, obviously have tech perfect if you're going to play perfectly, but it'd just be a lot better spacing. Because I noticed that, I mean, whenever I get impatient and neutral, I just run into down air. And
yeah, you kept getting grabbed like that?
Yeah, I kept getting grabbed, and I realized that, and I'd be like, all right, going to stop for a while. And then I'd stop, but I'd eventually just go right back in and down air after a while. And it felt stupid every time.
Yeah, and it's the sort of thing, there's a mental block, like you don't want to do it.
I mean, I used to be a lot worse about it. Like, that was all I would do in neutral ever. And now it's like, if I have nothing else coming to my mind, I need to stop doing that and start just standing still or dash dancing or something.
So we can start talking about the match that we're looking at now.
Yeah, we probably should.
So this is actually a matchup I was super excited to see. It's Nick Shoto.
Yo, Nick Kane?
Is it Shoto?
No, this is Stay.
Stay.
Shoto's the other Nick.
Yeah, he's the other Nick.
Yeah, he's a Sheik main.
So
let it be known,
at Nick versus
I also hate Sheik.
What is it, TwoTran?
TwoTrans, I believe. I don't know if that's letter 2 or number 2, but
it's good enough. So TwoTran is a very, very good Donkey Kong player from Dayton. If he was on the Miami PR, it would probably be for a second snap.
Really?
Saying, yeah. So this is literally probably the 2 best players, aside from Hunter, duking it out right now pretty early in top 8, so it should be a pretty good matchup. As you can see right now, TwoTran has a bit of a lead, which is to be expected, honestly. It'll be the onus is definitely on Nick to adapt, because I would imagine TwoTran has more Samus experience than Nick has
DK experience.
Yeah.
No one plays DK. Also, did he just get a stage spike? Does that work on every stage or just?
It works a lot better on Battlefield, because even if they tech it, you're not recovering it, and Donkey Kong gets back. Other stages, if he sees it coming, you can tech and recover it pretty easily.
Makes sense.
He's throwing you into the stage, obviously.
Yeah. But would it bounce them back or down, like out or down?
Down.
That's my question.
If
really?
you don't tech it, you die.
That's weird.
Down. There's no hope.
Donkey's a weird character.
Yeah. If he didn't have his cargo throw, he'd be so much worse. But
all
of his cargo throw combos
all of his combos come from it.
Pretty insane. Watching TwoTran play is actually really interesting. Most people haven't had the opportunity to see a good DK, and he just makes it look so difficult to get in. DK's hitboxes are insane. They're like Jigglypuff tier, and obviously he doesn't have the movement in Jigglypuff, so he's not that great, but just his combo game is insane, and getting in on him is very difficult. Hunter says he doesn't like playing TwoTran because it just feels like you're swinging against a wall, and it's not fun.
I mean, if you do all like the proper spacing with DK, it just walls with back airs, I would assume. I don't know that much about DK, but if you can wall out with back airs, and I'm sure that if you get any grab against whoever Hunter's playing, Peach, Sheik, Fox probably, I'm sure you can convert off of that pretty well.
Yeah. Like, honestly, everyone knows DK's not a great character. Thank you. Everyone knows that DK's not a great character, but when you're watching TwoTran, he'll convince you that he's a respectable tier. Like, he just makes him look very, very good.
There are a lot of people that rep their low tier mains.
Yeah.
They make them look like they're not bad.
Yeah. But don't be confused. This man is an absolute madman.
You're madman.
He's Madman V2.0.
All right, 3-3.
Yeah. Nick's looking pretty.
Stay's got a lead right now.
Yeah, Nick is Stay for everyone watching.
Shout out to Stay.
I don't know TwoTran's actual name.
Neither do I.
But yeah, Nick's making it look very good right now, which is good because I want to see a competitive set. This is a matchup I was very excited to see.
And these are two. We've got a mid tier and a low tier, so this isn't something you see every day.
A bit of exposition on this match. I believe that these two players played at a different tournament. I don't remember which one, but TwoTran did take it 2-0 against Stay. So as of right now, Stay has yet to take a game off TwoTran ever.
Really?
But yeah, in tournament.
A game?
Yeah.
Or a set?
A game. TwoTran is currently 3-0 lifetime versus Stay, but I don't think that it's beyond him to make this comeback. It looks like he's doing just fine this stage.
I mean, on Dreamland, it's one of Samus's more comfortable counter picks. I'm sure that Nick's going to find a way to do it.
But Nick is a very good player, so
pixels away from living.
So he'll find a way. One thing that both these players are good at is spacing. Something to look at in this matchup is spacing. Nick's movement is very, very clean compared to most players at Miami. And TwoTran is also very, very good at making his hitboxes work to their fullest effectiveness.
As effective as that may be.
Yeah.
Being Donkey Kong.
Being Donkey Kong. So it'll be really interesting to see these players dance around each other, and especially if they start to get reads on each other's movements.
Oh, I can only imagine. I mean, like you said, Nick just has impeccable neutral and spacing.
Yes.
So. And if what you say is true, that TwoTran also has impeccable neutral.
I mean, you're seeing it firsthand.
I am
right
seeing
now.
it right here.
It's ridiculous to say
This is
the
a
least.
much more. It's a much more nuanced gameplay when you have players of this caliber playing against each other than when it was me against Frito, where we just kind of ran in.
Yeah.
Well, I just kind of ran in.
No, this is good melee right here.
This is contrary to what you might believe based on the characters. This is good melee.
This is good melee. People say they don't like seeing spacies every other game. This is it, guys. Take it in. This is what you want. Oh, and he just doesn't throw the
I think his grapple ran out. I think he tried to use it earlier, but...
Yeah, if Samus tries grappling too late into the air dodge, it just doesn't come out. So he was trying to wait out a move or something. I couldn't tell you. But he dies for it. And it's a last stock scenario. If TwoTran takes this game, it's looking really
grim.
bad for Nick.
It's 1-0 right now, right?
Yeah. But if Stay can take this game, then we have a good set on our hands.
Wait a second. All right, there we go. Get some scores.
Get some scores going in.
It's looking like TwoTran's just walling Nick out right now, which is usually what Nick does to me.
Yeah. And like I said, it's just very interesting to see these players playing around each other because both of them are going to fight for center stage.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be the most important thing in this matchup is who can control center stage. And there it is.
He just goes for it.
The big, big punch.
It's looking... Stay has a mountain to climb now. Because I think most people would agree TwoTran's a bit better than Nick already. But going 2-0 in a set, going up 2-0 in the set's rough.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm gonna root for my boy Nick Kane.
Let's go, Nick Kane.
Mr. Stay. I think he could do it.
Unbiased commentary. I would like to see Nick take a game, honestly. I think it would make it very interesting. I don't know what stage Donkey Kong would take him to. My guess is Yoshi's.
I really don't know. I would assume. Well, I don't know because I feel like Donkey Kong plays a lot of run away back air kind of whenever Samus gets in his any character gets in his face.
My two reasons why I think it would be Yoshi's are Donkey Kong has enormous hitboxes on Yoshi's comparatively. Like here, he takes up like almost none of the stage. Yoshi's his foot is like halfway across the platforms.
That is true.
Also, Samus being a heavy character, for the same reasons like Peach doesn't like Yoshi's, Well, I mean, Peach likes it. That was a bad example. But heavy characters don't like Yoshi's is because they don't get to use their fullest survivability there.
Right. Yeah, that would be a big one.
So Donkey Kong's up throw combos, for example, up throw up air is going to kill very early.
But at the same time,
Samus does not like dying early.
Well, no one likes dying early.
Yeah,
But
Samus definitely doesn't like dying early.
yeah. A lot of Samus's goodness just comes from her being able to live for so long.
Yep.
Especially when she counterpicks a stage like Dreamland. But I mean, here we can just see that TwoTran is really good at just stopping his recovery.
That up B's just got. I don't think we're gonna see a game.
That up B is, I'm not gonna lie, it's a really bad recovery move. But it looks like it's really working in stopping Stay from just running out there and naring, and from getting back with his bomb recovery.
Thinking of it from Donkey Kong's perspective, what does he really have to stop Samus from recovering other than up B? That's why he's using it. Like, it's a very solid move for keeping him off the ledge.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, his only other option is what, down tilt? That's awful.
You're not wrong.
Got some love from Twitch chat.
Less than 5.
Less than 5.
All right.
So you're like somewhere in 4, maybe? Like 4
I
to
think,
3?
I mean, it's probably like less than 3, less than 4, less than 5, I don't know. Less than 3.5 maybe? Who knows?
Ryan Foley, the alleged son of Jack Cooney. I buy it.
I believe
I buy it. Yeah. I mean, I don't think, like, most of the time, if you're looking at a 2-0 set, I would say the other person is looking lost.
Yeah.
I actually don't think that Nick looks lost right now.
It's a very close set.
Yeah.
I just think that he's getting outplayed a little bit in the neutral and just getting a couple more openings, and also TwoTran is really stuffing his recoveries.
Yeah, he's just getting outplayed. Like,
yeah, and I mean that up B is really just getting in Samus's face, and there's not a whole lot that he can do about it.
Shu the family man among Twitch chat. Yeah, this is cake. I entered the tournament as Madman today. I played exclusively Yoshi. It was a blast. I went 2-2. But this tournament in general has been a lot of fun for everyone.
I've enjoyed this tournament, actually. I wasn't sure I was going to come just because I wasn't really feeling it, but
you made the right call.
I have nothing else going on in my life, so here I am, and made top 8, so.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun because 35 people showed up, and a lot of Dayton people that aren't usually at Miami tournaments.
It was a real big tournament.
It was interesting to see how people performed versus people they don't usually play. Jack is,
Oh, I'm your mom. That's cute.
Yeah, hopefully we see more of the Madman in the future. I'm not sure.
I want to see, is the Madman only Yoshi?
Yes.
Okay.
The Madman is a Yoshi one trick.
Dude, let's get really good at Yoshi together, then enter teams as double Yoshi.
That's a good idea. I'd be down for that.
So right there you just saw Stay, if we want to talk about the match,
So, yeah,
you just saw Stay jabbing on shield a bunch, which...
It's good shield pressure.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong has very poor auto-shield options aside from up B, but jab is faster than up B.
Yeah, another thing you can do, well, another Samus thing, which, I mean, jab is already going to be faster, but if you hold down when you jab with Samus and then release and do another jab, it's actually faster than just normally jabbing slowly.
And
so for everyone that wanted to learn, it's over.
I really would have loved to see a game 4, but it was looking grim there.
Press 1 if you're sad.
Press 1 to pay respects. Press 1 to admire Donkey Kong. That Donkey Kong is absolutely
That Donkey
insane.
Kong was sick. All right. Let's just accept that Donkey Kong was really good. He had really nice spacing, really nice neutral play. So.
That's some of the highest level Donkey Kong play you've ever seen, I guarantee.
Oh, yeah.
This man is a legend.
Well, I once